Beginning June 5th, 2025, Pennsylvania will officially implement a new hands-free driving law designed to combat the growing threat of distracted driving on its roads. Known as Paul Miller's Law, this legislation prohibits drivers from holding or physically interacting with mobile devices while operating a vehicle, even when the vehicle is stopped at a red light, in traffic, or at a stop sign. The law is named in honor of Paul Miller Jr., a 21-year-old from Pennsylvania who was tragically killed in 2010 when his vehicle was struck by a distracted driver. His parents have since become vocal advocates for road safety, working tirelessly to ensure that no other family has to endure a similar loss due to distracted driving. Under Paul Miller's Law, drivers can still use their phones, but only through hands-free technology, such as Bluetooth or voice command systems. Any form of handheld usage, whether it's texting, dialing, scrolling social media, or checking GPS apps, is strictly prohibited. The only exception to this rule is if the driver needs to call emergency services, such as dialing 911 in the event of an accident or other urgent situation. For the first year following the law's enactment, from June 2025 to June 2026, police officers will issue warnings to violators as part of an educational grace period. This approach is meant to give drivers time to adjust their habits and become fully aware of the new requirements. However, beginning in June 2026, anyone caught violating the law will face a $50 fine for a first offense, in addition to court costs and other applicable fees. Repeat offenses may result in steeper penalties and could impact the driver's record. The urgency behind this legislation is underscored by sobering statistics. In 2023 alone, Pennsylvania reported over 11,200 crashes caused by distracted driving, surpassing even the number of accidents linked to alcohol use. These crashes often lead to severe injuries and fatalities, many of which could have been prevented if drivers had kept their focus on the road. The law defines driving broadly to include any instance where the vehicle is in operation, regardless of whether it's moving or temporarily stopped due to traffic or a traffic control device. This means that even glancing down at a phone while waiting at a stoplight can be considered a violation. To comply with the new law and promote safer driving habits, authorities recommend using smartphone features such as Do Not Disturb while driving, mounting phones on dashboards, and relying on voice assistants for navigation and communication. The law also serves as a reminder for drivers to proactively reduce distractions by placing phones out of reach or silencing notifications before starting their journey. With Paul Miller's Law, Pennsylvania joins a growing number of states committed to making roads safer by addressing the dangers of distracted driving head-on. It represents not only a legal shift but a cultural one, prioritizing lives over likes and safety over screen time.